Guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. I'm here to make a review for My Hero Academia Manga chapter 213. Now, just like that, Deku has increased in power sixfold, essentially. We don't know what the other quirk's going to be. But essentially, my man has improved sixfold because we know that six quirks are available to him. I was gonna say six more, but I think what this one for all user was saying is that he'll have six in total, so he's got five more to come because we've seen his quirk, Black Whip. So, but within this chapter, we find out what's exactly going on. We know that one for all has been cultivating. Is a cultivator. So we know that it's been doing that all these years, but a big question that the fandom has had is what about the one for all users who had quirks before they received the one for all? Now we know what's going on. It's been in there all this time as a tiny core, but now this tiny core, or seed as I'm going to call it from now, has now blossomed, bloomed, and it is now big enough for the one for all user to start using. This is why Deku has now started to display other quirks and why he will display more quirks, 5 more, as things go on. And to make matters even worse, or better, worse for the opponents that Deku will face, better for Deku, is that we find out that not only does he get the quirks of the previous one for all users that had quirks previously, they are strengthened. They will be bigger and better than when the original user of said quirk had it, which is a scary thought, which is why Black Whip was going all wild and looking like Black Lightning. It's because it's bigger and better now than when we don't have a name for this guy. We really need a name for this guy. I'm gonna call him Gogo Head. I'm gonna call him Gogo Head. So he does mention that, and he does mention another thing that I think will be paid off later on in a good way. He says that how, yo, Deku, bro, you need to control your heart. One for all works through your emotions. If you're angry, it's going to show. But he also does mention that anger doesn't have to be a bad thing. If you can control your anger, then it's good. But I do reckon there is going to be a point, simply because it was brought up within this chapter, that one there's going to be a time where Deku loses control and it's going to lead to some serious tish. So I personally can't wait for that. But as I say that, yeah, I do reckon he's going to lose control. Someone's going to come around, and then he'll be able to harness that new power of being angry. Basically, what Mr. Gogglehead said about saying, yeah, don't lose control, but you don't lose to your anger, control your anger. That's going to pay off. That's definitely going to pay off in some shape or form. So Mr. Gogglehead was on the time limit, so he couldn't say too much. Obviously, when we get to the really good stuff, Mr. Gogglehead's got to go. So we flip back to the 5th set. Deku, just experiencing this, he's like, what's going on? I need to think. But my man, Mr. Copycat, was still in the middle of a test, bro. And he's just in there going at it, not caring that Deku just suffered. He wants to win. He wants to win, so he's back in there. It was nice to not just see them get attacked and ambushed. I'm really happy with Hero Academia because even though she just saved Deku, even though she's worried about Deku, she still got the eye out and like, what you doing? Gunhead the material, or whatever it was. But basically, because of Deku's outburst with Black Whip, all plans are ruined. Class A is coming. I think they were really coming to see how Deku is. Class B, I guess, was kind of a grouping thing. I don't know, but basically the plans have been ruined. They're all in the same place right now. So right now it's looking like it's going to be just forget the plans. Let's just scrap because everybody's there and they're good to go. They can all fight. But what I think should happen right now is that they should both retreat, regroup, rethink. They could get some breathing time and then go ahead, maybe with this same objective of the plan, but differently executed. So, as we know, All Might did say, yo, Eraserhead, we need to lock this off. Deku's not good, we need to lock off the fifth set. But now that he has got control again, I think Eraserhead being, yeah, because he's in charge. What, Eraserhead and Vlad, they're in charge now. All Might needs to fall back because he ain't the symbol piece no more. I'm playing. But yeah, he needs to fall back. So it's really Eraserhead's and Vlad's decision if things should continue or not. And Eraserhead has made a decision here, seeing that Deku has calmed himself down. He's like, yeah, all right, cool. Let's see how things go. I'm going to let the fifth set continue for a bit more. So that's cool. So yeah, what I really think happened, what I would prefer happening right now is for them to fall back, Class A, Class B, think of a new plan, and then come at it again, rather than just have melee awful, not awful, a melee just everybody fighting right there right now. There could be some plans worked in within that, but I think it'd be better for them to split off, especially because if it's just going to be a fight right now, even with plans, I don't think Class A would have that much of a big deal dealing with Class B, but I could be wrong about that. So I just had a quick thought, and I'm really interested to see what you guys think about this. So after this is said and done, after the fifth set, we know that Deku is going to, well, All Might is going to want to speak to Deku if Deku doesn't want to speak to him, but yeah, Deku's going to want to speak to All Might, and he's going to tell them what happened. Deku's going to tell him what happened, and he knows that he's got some more quirks coming down the way. And Deku, being the smart guy that he is, I really think that it is possible that Deku would want to know, okay, which members of that had all for one for all previously had quirks and what those quirks were. Now, I doubt All Might knows definitely not all of them, but you might know some of them. But basically, what I'm getting at here is that I don't think it would be impossible for Deku to find out the quirks of the people who had them previously and start working towards getting them out and learning them before he's in a situation where this could be a problem. Well, I'm not saying that was a problem within this fifth set, but you know, he could be in situations where getting a random quirk pop out could be bad. So I could see Deku learning these or trying to learn these things earlier rather than later. And I think I would prefer at least some of them earlier rather than later, because I don't want it to be a thing where Deku is in a situation, things are looking bad, you think, you know, it's going to be the end of Deku, and then boom, random quack. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now, but I want to know what you think. There might be some people who prefer the random burst thing every now and then, but I want to know what you think on this situation. I'm going to give this chapter a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please, guys, for our YouTube channel, promote, support, and you take care. Have a nice day.